Hey everybody, Hunter back again from Showtime Studios. We're going to go ahead and do a new, I guess, series of tutorials. I've been asked about doing this one. I've been a little hesitant on actually doing a tutorial on this subject because I don't feel that at the level I need to be with it. But it does work for my purposes here at the bench and for making simple parts. And what it's going to be on is resin casting. And it's a pretty neat process. Since I get my computer to work here, there we go. Sitting over there beeping at me. But what we're going to be working with is a product that anybody can get. You can go to your local Hobby Lobby and pick it up. They sell the Alumilite casting kit. You can get the what I call the big kit. It comes with the casting, the mold making silicone. It also comes with casting resin. You get some cups with scale cups that tells you different measurements on it. And it comes with wooden sticks. I think you get a pair of gloves in there and clay, which clay comes in real happy, or yeah, real handy for this type of stuff. And this is the clay. It's just a regular, just a modeling clay. And the bad thing about it is this blue that comes in the kit, you'll look like a Smurf when you're done messing with it. But don't get this stuff on, your clothes or anything like that if you're, worried about them, because it will stain them up. But it comes with that, and you can get one of those kits with the coupon for right around, I think it's around 40 bucks with the 40% off coupon. Or you can buy the components individual if you want to go that route. And the last couple of times, that's what I've done. And what we're going to be using is actually, let me start off with what I use the most, and that is the Quick Set with the blue writing on it. And this is the one I prefer. This one happens to be empty now. I've used it all up. And it comes with the hardener, or the catalyst as they call it, to make this stuff kick. But what we're going to be using in the tutorial is another Alumilite product. This is what I call the red, but this is a different type of silicone rubber. This will allow you to do severe undercuts and stuff like that without tearing the mold when you go to take the part out of the mold, especially when you're doing one-piece molds. And it also comes with a bottle of the catalyst. And the resin that we're going to be using is from Alumilite also. This is out of their big kit, and this is part A and B. Now on these parts here, the casting resin, it works pretty quick. Actually, sometimes it works too quick, so you have to be prepared, and you will make some mistakes in casting, and you will make mistakes in making the molds, so be prepared for that. I still make mistakes every day, and or every time that I try to use it. But we're working on it. We're learning. And but this is the resin that we'll be using. And like I say, I've been hesitant on it because I know there's a lot of resin casters out there that sell, resin products. And, they have the pressure pots and they use a totally different type of resin from a different company. And if you want to explore that and look for a different type of resin, I know the smooth on stuff I've heard a lot of people talk about is a very good product. I've tried some from California. It comes from a, I think somebody that supplies stuff for the movie industry. It comes from him, and it works real well. Now on the casting resin, that's mixed 1-to-1. So I mean, if you put a quarter cup of part A in, you're going to put a quarter cup of part B in and mix it together. Now on the mold making rubber itself, that's a 10-to-1 mix. So it's 10 parts of the rubber and 1 part of the catalyst. And that's why I recommend you get the cups that have the scale on it. Makes it a lot easier. I kind of do everything by eye here on the bench because I have done that part of it enough to kind of know how much to put in it, and how much it takes for this little bottle to get all the way through this can here, as far as different times of pouring molds. But we're going to be casting up the center for my 1/12 scale Camaro, the Pro Street car that I'm doing. This is actually the scratch-built center that I made. And believe it or not, I've already made a mold of that, and that's what I have cut up over here. This is the pieces of it, and I'll show you what I use that for, mistakes, and it'll help you out a little bit. We won't use a lot in this mold we're going to make, but it does come in handy. So, like I say, I mean, it's not going to be an expert thing on this. It's what I do when I need to cast a part or recreate something here on the bench. If it's too complicated, I either don't do it or I look for an aftermarket. But, you know, if you make something and you want to, and it's a fairly simple part, and you want to have some copies of it, I'm going to show you the procedure I go through for doing that. And, you know, hopefully everybody can follow along, and anybody that hasn't tried it, hopefully you give it a shot and have good luck with it. So this is the intro for it. We got part 1 coming up next. I'll have the camera zoomed in here on the bench, and I'll show you what we're working with, what we're going to be doing, and we'll mix everything up, and we'll do the first part. And then it takes a while for that to set up and actually cure. So when that's all set up in a day or two, I'll come back and we'll do the next part of it, which will be taking the master out of it, checking the mold, making sure it's good, and then we're going to go ahead and put some of our resin material in there, and we'll get it mixed up, get it in the mold, and then we'll show a video of the final part being pulled out of the mold. So stay tuned for that. So like I say, I got part 1 coming up here right after this one, so stay tuned, and I'll thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.